The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season for them, just 1-3 through their first 4 games. But they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight. Well, guys, let's take a minute to talk about Derrick Rose, who we'll be watching here tonight. No longer, I guess, the MVP threat he once was, but what would you say qualifies as a good season for D. Rose?
Well, for me, he's creeping his scoring average back to about 20. But I think overall, it's just health. It doesn't matter if he scores 20 points, gets 10 assists, and if he's not healthy, then that's not a good season. Am I boring you, Ernie?
Yeah, beyond what you can even comprehend.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Well, I think if he plays the majority of games this season, it'll be a success. And I think if he's shooting less but still having an impact, they can always be successful.
That'll do it for us here. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis was taken with the 4th pick in 2015. And he was considered a project then, but he's shown himself ready, and part of that has been his mentality. He said, they thought I was afraid, but that's not who I am. I'll never back down from anybody. If I want to succeed, I can't be scared of anybody. I've got to be fearless out there on the court. Kevin?
Thanks, T.A. And what's scary is Porzingis is only going to get better. That kind of fearlessness will help him in the long run. And these are both veteran teams, Steve. They've been around. A game like this is a test of wits as much as anything.
They understand what it takes to win. They understand how to will themselves into wins. They understand you can't make mistakes mentally. Veterans, they know how to pull it out. They want to keep it close, and they feel they can win at the end.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. So the New York starting 5. McDermott is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot.
You know, the Cavs are able to stay big and still space the floor. When they put Kevin Love and Channing Frye together, it's a death lineup with their shooting.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. And with LeBron's ability to play the power forward, the Cavaliers can go small and slide Kevin Love, Steve, to the 5.
And very effective with their small lineups. The one thing they've lacked is great rim protection. They can rebound just fine, but shot blocking is something they've lacked.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside, Porzingis. It's stolen by Wade. The shot from the low post is good. Wade's got his first points of the night.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
LeBron barely needs the pick to get some separation, but he used it well right there.
Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen by Cantor. Porzingis again.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by Cheese.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Cantor in the corner. Pass to Ntilikina. Cantor with a screen on Thomas. Ntilikina can't hit.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Outside for Thomas. Moves back up. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
He also is one of the most skilled finishers in the league. Yet another spectacular play. There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he's decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
Outside, Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. To the paint. A second chance effort. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Come on. That's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Thomas kicks to Love. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. The pass to Porzingis. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, there's a screen by Cantor. 6 to shoot. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Kept alive by New York. Now, here's Thomas. 23 points for him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Kicks it out to James. Second shot opportunity. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thomas got 5.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
Pass to Porzingis. The putback. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Thomas, it's a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 8. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Outside, Porzingis, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In third, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
McDermott with it. James covering. They set the pick. And Porzingis, here we go.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
New York, no good that time either.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Thompson reverses. Here's Wade. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
The Cavaliers leading by 10.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
Love, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Trying to get back on track. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
I tell you, Ntilikina has his head on a swivel, always looking to find the open teammate.
And Smitty, that'd take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Knicks trail by 8. McDermott with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hardaway sets a screen for McDermott. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And stolen by James. Cleveland moving it around. Wade dishes to Thomas. Kicks it out to James. Feeds to Thompson. Over Cantor. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by LeBron. Thompson's got his first basket.
Not the first guy who comes to mind in the catch-and-shoot game. Thompson drills that one.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Thomas. There's the feed to Hardaway. Cantor with a screen on Wade. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the 3 like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Now here's LeBron against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him. Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. And the new group in for the Knicks. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Enes Kanter. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Beasley's checked in for McDermott. And it's Lee in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And for LeBron, at times, his 3-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully. The big-time vertical Shumpert. This is him just having fun.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Looking forward to seeing these two franchises square off in what should be a thrilling first game.
They double him with Love. Passes it to O'Quinn. Lee outside. The 19-footer is on the money. Lee's got his first basket of the night. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Rose. Unable to get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Dishes it to O'Quinn. Pass to Ntilikina. Picked by Lee. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Picked by O'Quinn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lee. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Lee's got his second bucket.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Kicks to Rose. It's Crowder on the wing. Shumpert passes to Crowder from down low. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And O'Quinn kicks to Lee. Picked by O'Quinn. Lee dishes to O'Quinn. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Lee outside. Lee sets a screen for Beasley. Sweet little floater.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Love. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 7. Beasley outside. Hernan Gomez passes to Beasley. Lee against Shumpert. Right side, Lee fires from the corner, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, Smith with it. Now the dish to Love. Back to Smith. He feeds it to Love. Over Hernan Gomez. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
O'Quinn in the post, defended by Crowder.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throw.
The first free throw is good. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Shumpert. And both free throws good for Lee.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here's Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball.
Knicks trail by 5.
And coming out of the offseason where the Knicks had a really long to-do list, you knew they were going to shake things up and made some moves in free agency and realized they needed to build around Porzingis going forward.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Derrick Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beasley with the screen on Rose. And a wide open look for Lee. That three off the mark. And change was needed badly for the Knicks, and they did that starting with the front office.
Yeah, Knicks fans can have a dire outlook at times, but the team still has a solid foundation. It will take some time for the team to become a true contender again, but having players not be at odds with the front office, definitely a good start.
And you look back for J.R. Smith, Steve, over the years, some questionable choices. His reputation took a hit, but do you feel he's turned over a new chapter in his life?
Yeah, I do. I mean, spending time with LeBron James has definitely had him matured. Everybody looked at him as a prankster, not just on the court, but off the court. He's doing a better job. I'm happy to see him maturing.
Here's Lee. Good work defensively by Crowder.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He kicks to Love. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Here's Lee. No good that time. Rose with some nice D. On the wing, Korver from the arc. And that one is off. And New York will come the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And a chance here to check the stats for Jay Crowder. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Love. Now Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Beasley. Smitty, most players love to create with the ball in their hands, but you can create off the ball too. Who do you think's the best at moving off the ball right now?
I think the best is Klay Thompson right now. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles to get you 60, Kevin. Other guys, J.J. Redick, Kyle Korver, Dwayne Wade. Even Father Time hasn't caught up with Dwayne Wade. He's doing a nice job playing without the basketball.
Terrific names you rattle off right there. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Green comes in for Crowder, and James subbed in for Smith. Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Knicks trail by 13. Lee kicks to Hardaway. Right side, Porzingis. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Porzingis has got 11 points.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Noah with the block.
Nice job by Noah, elevating for that block.
Stolen by Thomas. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball, and Green slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Inside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. James kicks to Thomas. Back to James. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lee kicks to Porzingis. Hardaway with it. Now Green defending. Noah tips it back in. Noah's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Noah's done a nice job on the offensive glass, wreaking havoc for the defense.
Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Korver, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hardaway for three. Rebound by Jeff Green. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Korver dishes to Green. Hardaway with the steal. Over in the corner, Lee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Now here's James, guarded closely, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Knicks trail by 9. Lee passes to Noah. Noah with a screen for Porzingis. Floats one up, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Jeff Green picks one up.
And watching Porzingis play, you forget how tall he really is in terms of how he moves. Not only how quick he is, but also that skill set. Incredible that a player his size won the skills competition in last year's All-Star festivities.
On the wing, James. Outside for Thomas. Outside, Green. Now here's James. He's got 6 on the shot clock, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Joakim Noah did not like that one.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that is what fools a lot of NBA fans about Porzingis. Most of the highlights, Greg, to see are his blocks and putback dunks. But if you watch his game, you see that skill level.
It's rare to see a player who's the complete package like Porzingis. I mean, he's fluid. He's got the easy-looking shot. It almost looks like he's a guard shooting the basketball, comfortable creating for himself or playing off others.
Hardaway for 3. The offensive rebound stolen by Thompson. Green kicks to James. Whoa!
Beautiful, beautiful. Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hardaway back to McDermott. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the top offensive teams in this league. They make threes, they get dunks and layups. They make them all at a high level.
The free throw drops from McDermott. You think about the Cavaliers scoring from long range and inside, Steve, they're pretty good from mid-range too.
They have 2 elite shot creators able to hit the dribble pull-up when all else fails, get them the ball, and pretty much get out of the way.
Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dwayne Wade comes in for Kyle Korver. Another miss by LeBron. Knicks trail by 9. Lee passes to Porzingis. Cantor with a screen on LeBron. They get it again. Here's Hardaway. Wade with the defensive effort.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
James kicks to Wade. Hardaway with the steal. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Wade up top, covered by Lee. And it's Wade penetrating. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
For the 3. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just 1 made shot in the first.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Now we get a chance to check out Isaiah Thomas. Great showing for him last season. Second in free throw percentage, third in scoring, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from.
Smitty, you played a couple seasons in the Northwest where the Portland Trailblazers are wildly successful and very, very popular. You hear rumblings about a return of the NBA to Seattle. Do you think it'll ever happen?
You know, Kevin, I hope so. There's a lot of places in the NBA, and we have some great cities. But I think Seattle, speaking for myself, was one of the favorites. They came out, they supported. Obviously, most fan bases support when they're winning. But even when Seattle was mediocre, that fan base was there. They enjoyed it. I love the Northwest. I'd hope it happens again. I hope NBA basketball returns to Seattle.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for New York. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Beasley's checked in for McDermott. Outside Thomas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Isaiah Thomas third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Kanter sets the pick for Porzingis. Over Thompson. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Porzingis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. There's the pass to Thompson. Beasley with the steal. To the paint. Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Porzingis. Beasley with the screen on Thompson. And Porzingis, here we go. He goes up again, and the layup is good. Porzingis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
James with it. He's got 12. Pass to Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for LeBron. Mon Shumpert has come in for Richard Jefferson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New York. Feeds it to Kanter. Outside Hardaway. Kanter sets the pick for Hardaway. High arcing shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. And New York with a change here, too. O'Quinn's checked in. Love with the screen on Hardaway. And Shumpert kicks to Love. It's deflected. Outside Hardaway. New York, no good that time either. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Rose. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
Here's Ntilikina. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Crowder, the pass to Rose. Cavaliers working now with a fresh shot clock. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And here is Hardaway. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Just 5 to shoot and stolen by Love. Smith against Beasley. Cleveland moving it around. Rose dishes to Shumpert. Hardaway with the steal. Down low. Here's Beasley. And no good trying to get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave him a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball, way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
Well, isn't it nice to have a go-to guy who can punish you inside?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Knicks trail by 5. And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. They've got McDermott. Enes Kanter is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in at the point.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one at the line is good. And what was a wild ride of an offseason for the Knicks ultimately results in a regime change.
Yeah, I mean, players butting heads with executives, and when it came down to it, things just needed to change. If the Knicks picked the Zen Master over Porzingis, fans might have rioted in New York City, and hopefully the franchise can kind of start to right the ship.
And it's good for 2. 14 points for LeBron.
One of the best finishers this league has ever seen. LeBron with another inside.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Cantor. Drills the baseline jumper.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
LeBron kicks to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got 12.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
Here's Ntilikina. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. You take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Knicks.
And looking at this shot chart, you can't help but feel that this entire team has played passively on offense. There has been little to nothing going on at the rim or in the paint for that matter. And when you don't attack the defense and put pressure on them down low, you are making life far too easy on them.
Thompson in the corner. LeBron outside. Thomas kicks to Love. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his second bucket tonight.
And you can see he's been working on that post game. Ntilikina showing some skill set down on that low block, using that length to his advantage.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson, stolen by Cantor. McDermott, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Here's Ntilikina. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from the wing.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Outside Thomas. Shoots from 12. Kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Kevin Love.
He's made that three-point shot a staple in his arsenal. You can't sag off Kevin Love.
Cantor with a screen on Love. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Shoots. Rebounded by Hardaway.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. There's a screen by Cantor. The three. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hardaway. Now James. 14 points for him. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low. And James throws it down.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Knicks trail by 9. Outside Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. And too long on the shot.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Upside Thomas. Wade outside. Shot clock at 6. A screen from Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Some nice passing by New York here. To the paint, here's Cantor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Knicks. Lee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. On the wing, Dwayne Wade, covered by Lee. Thomas against Lee from downtown. Wade can't hit.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot. Lee up top. Wade is covering. The feed to Noah. Now here's McDermott. Passes to Cannon. And stolen by Love. Here's Green. They get it back. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. They get Courtney Lee. Well, that's what you love about Kevin, a star player who also gets those garbage buckets. And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for James, and it's Korver in for Dwayne Wade. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of three-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The first free throw is good.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
Jefferson, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
This is to Cantor. Cantor with a screen on Green. Back to Cantor. Inside. Out to Lee. He dishes it to McDermott. Out to the wing. Inside. Over Jefferson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. In a draft stocked with point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true pure point guard. At the same time, a good shooter. The length to defend wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
Knicks trail by 11. Kicks it to McDermott. There's a screen by Cantor. McDermott with it. Jefferson picks him up. Cantor uses the glass to finish the layup. Cantor's got 8 points in the quarter.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Thomas kicks to Love. Green, the pass to Love. Another miss by Love.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here. And in last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Green. Smith comes in for Jefferson. Ron Shumpert's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 8 points. And a big problem for the Knicks and their shortcomings last season was their defense.
Yeah, and listen, they have some shot blocking, but as a whole, the defense lacked teeth. More than anything else, it played a part in the disappointment of last season's campaign, and it's something they'll be focusing on in the coming years.
And we think about the Cavs' ability, Steve, to carve up defenses. Top 5 in free throw attempt differential last season.
A reason why is their attacking styles. It also shows their veteran savvy at the other end, not getting baited into cheap fouls.
Love with the screen for Rose. Shumpert dishes to Crowder. He's looking for Love and finds him. Knicks with the rebound. And Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shumpert against Lee. That shot off. Good D from Love. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston, but he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth. And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
Rose kicks to Shumpert. Outside Rose. Back to Shumpert. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Ntilikina's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep, Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Crowder, the Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks trail by 8. Picked by O'Quinn. Beasley against Smith, and that one is good by Beasley.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Rose kicks to Smith. Now here's Love. He's guarded closely over Hernan Gomez. From deep, Rose. Cleveland gets it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The shot fake of Kevin Love tricks guys into fouling way too often.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. No good from Beasley. The Cavaliers leading by 7. The high post shot, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Shumpert. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half. And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Love's got 15.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Ntilikina. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Well, Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Outside Rose. The dish to Love. Launches it. Crowder, the pass to Smith. Shumpert. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Jay Crowder.
And the first one drops.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's O'Quinn, 11 feet out, and he hits it. O'Quinn's got his second bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Smith kicks to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's Crowder on the wing, and here's Rose outside. They get it back. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Beasley outside. With the floater. That shot off the mark. Crowder. Not going to go that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Rose with the ball. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Wade in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clock at 6 for 3. Smith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's the screen. And the shot goes in.
And this is something Ntilikina does remarkably well. I mean, he's a beast in that pick and roll and just has a knack for knowing where to go after he comes off the screen.
Rose can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Up off the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my God.
And one strength, Greg, that this Knicks team has enjoyed the last couple of years has been their ability to win the rebounding game.
And that's back-to-back seasons, Kevin, in the top 10 for rebounding in terms of the Knicks. And it was something they wanted to improve upon starting a few years ago. They changed their rebounding trouble into a big asset moving forward.
Here's Rose. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Beasley the screen and stolen by LeBron. Looking to get it going, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Derrick Rose putting pressure on the defense, always looking to draw contact.
Derrick Rose.
The free throw drops for Rose. McDermott's checked in for New York. And Rose drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he makes the first. Thomas checked in for Rose. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Thomas. On the wing, James. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Wade outside. Here's the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his third assist on the night.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Porzingis. No good. Shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots. No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
On the wing, James. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of a former all-star point guard. Junior, not maybe the same ball handler his father was, but he can sure fill it up. And I really feel like he's established his niche in the NBA.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Hardaway Jr., a 6'6" shooting guard out of Michigan. Talk about his game a little bit for us, Greg. Analyze where he is.
Above average in terms of his athletic ability, improving defensively, and right now he's playing off the ball, whether spotting up or filling the lane. I think this guy's got a chance to be special. He's passionate, and boy, does he compete.
There's a screen by Kanter. McDermott can't get it to go.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Porzingis with the block. And here's McDermott. Outside, Porzingis. Kanter with a screen on Thompson. Here's Porzingis. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 15. Wade dishes to Thomas. Off on the layup.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
He is just hitting the backboard every chance he gets. He is feasting for rebounds out there.
Hardaway for three. Offensive rebound.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Thomas kicks to Thompson. Back to Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. It's rebounded by New York.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Kanter with a screen on Wade. Hardaway with it. Wade picks him up. Wade against Hardaway. Clock at 4. Kanter sets the pick for Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Wade passes to LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
Here's Ntilikina. He feeds it to Hardaway. There's a screen by Kanter. Off the screen. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hardaway.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And James throws it down.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Hardaway. Porzingis with the ball. Wade is covering. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
And they double him up with LeBron. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside, Porzingis. Cantor with a screen on Thompson. Second chance shot, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Love's check in for the Cavaliers. A free throw off from Cantor. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Now LeBron. Love outside. That's a pick by Love. James dishes to Love. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by New York. McDermott's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Porzingis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
2 shots. Foul.
Shooting.
2.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Out to the right wing. The screen from Thompson. Thomas goes in. LeBron left side. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Knicks trail by 9. Pass to McDermott. Cantor, high post, working on Love. And the rejection by LeBron.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Here's Wade. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McDermott kicks to Hardaway. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And Tim Hardaway, the 23rd pick back in 2013 out of Michigan. Talk about his game.
You know, he's always been a fantastic shooter, mostly a spot-up guy. But now he's able to put it on the floor and make some plays. And what he does best, he can run the floor without the basketball.
Now here's LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for James. It's rebounded by New York. Cantor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Ntilikina. And Thomas over to help. Out to the right wing. A baseline J. Ntilikina can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Thompson outside. He kicks to Love. Thomas goes in. There's the 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's a summary of what Jeff Hornacek went over with his guys during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end. Thompson draws contact.
That one is off. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen by Cantor. Outside Hardaway. Cantor with a screen on left. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. James kicks to Wade. Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. A screen from Thompson. Down low. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:39 left in the 4th. Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen by Cantor. A 3 from Porzingis. And James pulls it down. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wade outside. Feeds it to Thomas. And it comes off the front of the rim. Knicks trail by 7.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
They're teetering on the edge, just trying to hold on to any hope. The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
And the free throw, no good.
And Ntilikina, he possesses that unselfishness that really allows his guys to play their best basketball. You got to love his approach.
LeBron is doubled. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went #1 overall.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Ntilikina can't hit. LeBron outside. The screen from Thompson. LeBron is doubled. Off the pick. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
You know, that's a solid screen by Tristan. Understands how to position himself.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
You know, this part of the game, focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
Noah with a screen for Lee. With the teardrop, Rose with the rebound. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.